Okay, hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Finding Peyote. This reading is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I took my first shot yesterday, so I feel like crap, and my arm hurts really bad. So pardon me if I sound really weird. I feel weird. I guess I'm normally really quiet, so sorry if I'm like super quiet. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started. This will just be like current energy or whatever. Right now I'm going to do the star spread. Okay. Two came out. Signifier, 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. Dang. Okay. That's what's going on in this spread. Your current you is the 6 of Swords. What you want is the 7 of Swords. Okay. Oh my god. It's literally all swords so far. It's this reading. Shit. Everything except for the 9 of Swords. 6, 7, 8, and then the 10 of Swords. Hidden factors will be the 3rd position. Hidden factors is the world. Your hopes and fears. Hopes and fears is the 7 of Cups. Outcome, there's that 9. Holy cow. The 9 of Swords. Queen of Cups. And the 5 of Wands. And your outcome. Crazy. Okay. Dang, in the bottom of the deck is a 5 here? No, but the 5. What's the 5 of Swords? Oh, that's like winning at all costs. That's not here. But the 4 of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck. So, thinking. 9 of Swords, tripping. 10 of Swords, something is over. It's painful. And clarify with the 6 of Swords at your current, how you are currently. 2 came out. The Knight of Swords, wanting to rush in, but the 5 of Cups, grief, loss. The 7 of Swords. Is clarified with the 2 of Cups. So, wow. This is what you want, is I think you just want, you want to run away. The World, clarified with the Star card. Hopes and fears is the 7 of Cups, clarified with the 4 of Swords. You don't want to miss an opportunity. You don't. You're worried that you're going to like literally sleep on something or miss something. The 9 of Swords is clarified with the 9 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is clarified with the 6 of Wands. The Queen of Cups clarified with the 10 of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. what I'm seeing obviously is that there's been a very painful ending, and it has you in your head. You don't know how you feel. This feels like this ending has happened to you. This is in your environment. And it seems like this has happened to you. Somebody has called things off with you. Your current energy, how you are, is the Six of Swords, but clarified with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups, and that's running, not walking away, because it's like avoiding, wanting to avoid this hurt by moving away and by removing yourself from the situation, because this hurts really bad. What you want is the Seven of Swords with the Two of Cups, and what you're wanting is to run away. What you want is to avoid your soulmate. Something has happened and it hit you too hard. This is too much. You don't like this. You don't feel comfortable. You don't know what to do. Everything is up in the air. Everything is not solid. What you thought you were doing, you're not doing that anymore, and you weren't really prepared for it. You're not really ready for it, but it's happening. And your intuition, or what you want to do, I don't think that's your intuition. What you want to do is this like fight or flight response, and you want to flight. But your hidden factors is that you might realize that this ending was really a wish come true. That this ending could have been something that, you actually really wanted, or this is something that's going to be better in the long run. What feels painful now is actually that. Or you can realize that this ending that has come along is that actually what you really wanted all along was this Aquarius. What you really realize is like, I shouldn't feel this way. This shouldn't have ended. You might regret it, second guess what's happening, start to realize that things have ended, and that might not have been the best thing for you. Just like your hopes and fears, you're realizing that, or you're fearful that this could be a missed opportunity, that you could literally be sleeping on. Sorry, I totally cut off because my finger slipped. So sorry. It's because I got the COVID shot on my left arm, and I was trying to dismiss a notification. I wound up clicking on it instead. My bad. So what you're worried is that this is going to be something that you slept on. You're going to regret it, and that turns out that this person, this Aquarius, actually was everything. What I'm seeing too is in the end, it's like you have the Nine of Swords clarified with the Nine of Wands, and that's thinking I have more fight in me. You're staying up late at night because you're going to be worried that there was more to it. The Five of Wands is clarified with the Six of Wands, and that's having competition and thinking that that's a victory, or kind of causing chaos is some type of victory. And the Queen of Cups clarified with the Ten of Pentacles is reflecting too hard and actually getting a little over emotional about what has transpired in the past, and thinking back on a situation and thinking that maybe you should give it one more try, and that this was a Ten of Pentacles situation, and that maybe you had made some mistake, but you are sitting like this in this Eight of Swords, not knowing what to do, not knowing what's going on. Let's clarify. The Ten of Swords, I don't usually pull cards for the signifier. I know I got another notification. I'm not gonna touch this. is imprisonment. And that's kind of like with this Eight of Swords, is feeling this mental imprisonment. There was something about this situation that ended. I can't tell if you ended it or if they ended it, but it's with the Five of Cups, it kind of seems like, actually with the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords, I'm like really running away from your problem. So maybe you ended it, Scorpio, but it was feeling that you were trapped. You're feeling like you just didn't know what to do. There's a lot of not knowing what to do in this reading, and a mental conflict with yourself about what would be best for you. And this looks, yeah, just what would be best for you. But you're acknowledging that maybe running away, what you want is to run away from your soulmate. It's too much for you. This Six of Swords, how you are currently, is clarified with the pathway, and that's talking about how there is light at the end of the tunnel, and thinking that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that what's going on doesn't seem like a tower moment, but it's something that definitely is painful and is affecting you right now. But that these decisions were made because of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and wanting there to be a better outcome in the end, and taking these measures to try and have a better outcome. But what you want is the Seven of Swords clarified with the Two of Cups, and that's also clarified with despair. And so, you know, that's really like thinking that you've done something wrong and you deserve to suffer. So whatever has happened that has brought, maybe even like you confess something happened. I don't see third party. There's no threes in here at all, I guess, with this, with the Five of Cups. And that, yeah, and it talks about a lot about denying your soulmate. That's what I'm seeing, because the Two of Cups, it back is turned here on this Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups is here. I have to get rid of this notification, it's killing me. And having that, and feeling like you deserve to be punished. The the World and the Star is, which is the hidden factors, is clarified with poverty. So that's talking about having a lack mentality, thinking that you're not good enough. That's your hidden factors, that maybe you have self-sabotaged this situation because you don't feel like you're good enough. I asked what this Five of Wands and Six of Wands is, and that's clarified with community and occupation. And so that might be some type of factor that was the competition in your life too, not so much third parties, but that work was taking over in your life, where your work was so crappy that it was affecting your regular life. And this community card talks about really finding out what makes you happy, finding out where you belong, what your place in the world is and stuff. And this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is expectations. Yeah, holy cow. So that was like how I had said, was kind of overreacting over this party, being like super emotional, or like kind of like, what the heck, what am I supposed to do? How do I even do a Ten of Pentacles? Is that even what I want? Kind of like a woe is me kind of thing. I'm just being all over the place, just thinking about what this Ten of Pentacles could be. And then part of that is like, maybe it's family stuff, like from your past, how you were raised, or how the environment around you, maybe all your friends are married, I don't know, but stuff like that. So it's a lot about expectations and wondering if you're meeting your own expectations or other people's expectations. How does this person feel with this Ten of Swords? How does this person feel about Scorpio? They feel like you are their soulmate. They feel like, you know, they need some time to think. They feel like this is over. They feel that you're keeping secrets. They feel like you're just like a person that they could depend on, and they have depended on you in the past, but they also feel like you're stubborn and you're stuck in your ways. And they feel like you're like a new opportunity. They feel like they could have something with you. The passion is there, but Three of Swords, they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken over you. In the Five of Swords, they feel like you did them dirty. They feel like you did this to end this situation. Okay. How do you feel about your person? Okay. You feel like they've moved away. You feel like they had come to that crossroads. They had to make a decision. You feel like they've left you out in the cold, the Five of Pentacles. How do you feel about your person? You also feel that this is over the world. You feel like they walked away. They moved away emotionally. And you feel like they're kind of standing in their power. You feel like they have the power to dictate how this relationship is going to go. Holy cow. Oh my god, I went so far. BRB. How do you feel about your person? You feel like they don't know what they want. They don't know what to do. You feel like they're coming to some kind of clarity. They're like realizing stuff about you. You feel like they're waiting for you. What's the outcome of this relationship? The Empress. The Page of Cups. Interesting. So an apology is coming. An offer is coming. Six of Swords. Putting things in the past. Putting things behind you. And the Eight of Pentacles. Really working on it. Perhaps an ending. Holy cow. The Four of Wands. I mean, perhaps like this kind of needed to happen. My Iggy, that this maybe needed to happen, that you kind of put all the cards on the table, thinking about what expectations are. Maybe things moved really fast in this relationship, and so it's kind of like you went so forward, you went a little too forward, now you gotta take a step back. Something has happened, no offense to you, it looks like you did a little something, and that's causing the other person to Ten of Swords you. That's like your energy, and you're sorry, and you want to be punished, and you don't feel like you're good enough, and you're worried that you're going to miss out on something, but you still want to fight. You want to work on this stuff. What this is forcing you to do is turn inside, think about who you are, what you want. How do you feel about traditional expectations about marriage, about commitment and everything? But you're going to work on it, or you guys are going to work on it, and then this is how it's going to go. There's going to be an apology, which I guess that's you. You're going to apologize. Okay, what's advice for Scorpio? Oh my god. the Lovers, like this is soulmates. Of course you know that because you're trying to run away from it. The Three of Cups is, yeah, to make light of this, to kind of work on getting past this, maybe work on being friends first, since you guys went too fast and now something's happened and you're taking a step back. You know, your soulmates are your friends. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, work on it. Eight of Pentacles, work on it. The Magician is that you have everything. You can do this. Like, you've got it all. Don't be afraid. Don't punish yourself so much and think that you're a bad person and that you're like whatever. But perhaps what it is like you thought you were dating around, but then something has happened that made it kind of serious. Now something has happened that kind of made you guys take a step back. But now you're kind of like evolving as a person. It's like a forced, no offense, forced evolution, because you're like, oh crap, like I didn't want to do that. I don't want to hurt anybody. Like why would I do that? Like, I'm not a bad person, you know, like I'm a good person. So, you know, you're worried. This Nine of Swords with the Nine of Wands, you're like, dude, what the hell? Like, why did I do that? Like, I do want to give this another shot. Five of Wands is like, I'm willing to have these arguments, even if it's with myself, of like, what did I do? Like, why did I do this? What does that mean as me as a person? And it's a lot about expectations, and maybe that's like what the outcome was, which is a Page of Cups, which maybe could be the advice is you're telling this person through communication, not only an apology, but you're like, you know what, I want to work on this. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, I want to be friends with you. I love you. We're like soulmates with the Lovers card. I've made this decision with the Lovers card, you know, to choose to maybe celebrate you. Three of Cups, work on these situations, you know, be logical about things. Advice. And Page of Pentacles, and to look at things from like a different perspective, to look at things differently, and see, like you were, I guess you weren't saying that, I'm saying it, like I'm saying is that you're reflecting now on what part you played in this and how you can make things better. And a lot of it was your mentality and thinking about what commitment was, feeling trapped in this situation, but it's really projecting your problems onto somebody else because you yourself is feeling trapped. Maybe you felt trapped because you feel like, I'm not good enough, this is the best I can do, and so you're constantly just like, what am I supposed to do if I can't find anybody better? And you go and you're like, well, let me prove myself and go cheat and go do whatever. I mean, no, it is what it is. I mean, this is no judgment. This is like lots of people go through insecurities where you start projecting things and doing like crazy things that you probably normally wouldn't do because you're just so like effed up in the head at the moment. Not that you're a messed up person, just going through something right now, you know. And so doing something and thinking like, I'm gonna do this ego boost for myself, has now backfired, and the truth has come out. You're feeling like crap about it. You feel like you deserve to be punished with the Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, and despair. You feel like your soulmate should freaking be mad because you're mad. You're mad at yourself. You're grieving over something that like you did to yourself, like self-sabotaging kind of stuff. You might realize that this person and this ending is really a blessing because it's helping you to grow as a person, to be more mature in the end. And it does seem like you guys will come back together and you're going to share this new information that you have. That's really, really amazing. I hope that this reading resonated. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to book a private reading, you can email me at findingpeyote@gmail.com. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. Okay, bye.